Hi, I am Mamta from bodhisutra.com. Let us today learn the use of who and whom. Now, when you're trying to figure out whether to use who or whom, it helps to know the difference between subject and object of the sentence. Okay, because when you use who, you're referring to the subject of a sentence, and when you're using whom, then you're referring to the object. Okay, so first of all, let's understand the subject and the object clause in a sentence. Okay, the subject of a sentence is, very simply saying, the subject of a sentence is doing something and the object of a sentence is having something done to it. Okay, for example, if say Saurabh calls Arav, then Saurabh is the subject because he is the one who is calling. Okay, and Arav is the object because he is the one who is being called. Okay, Saurabh is the subject because he is taking action, and Arav is the subject because he is the recipient of that action. Okay, so like I said, who is used when you're referring to the subject, as in something that is doing something in that sentence. Okay, whereas whom is used when we are referring to the object. Okay, so who is used to refer to the subject of a sentence, and whom should be used to refer to the object in that sentence. Okay, whenever you're in doubt, try this very simple trick. Okay, if you can replace the word he or she, you can use who, but if you can replace it with him or her, then we use whom. Okay, so like I said, in a sentence, who is used as a subject. Let's take some examples. Who would like to go on vacation? Now, as you would have realized, what would be the answer to this question? He or she would like to go on vacation. Like I said, if you can replace the word with he or she, we use who. Okay. Another example. Who made these awesome chapatis? Now, what would be the answer? He or she made it. Okay. So, again, we could replace the word who with he or she. Okay. They are the subject. Right? Now, let's talk about whom. Whom, like we said, is used as when referring to the object. Let's now understand it with some examples. To whom was the letter addressed? Here, the letter is the object and we are referring to that object. Okay, so we used whom. If you were to answer this question, to whom was the letter addressed, would you say it was addressed to he, or you would say it was addressed to him? The correct answer is it was addressed to him or her. Okay, so we used the word whom. Another example. Let's say, whom do you believe? Would you say I believe he, or would you say I believe him? You would say I believe him. So we use the word whom here. Okay. Let's take another example. I do not know with whom I'll go to the festival. Okay. So these are talking about object in a sentence. Okay. When you can tell, how can you tell when your pronoun is the object or a subject? Try to substitute he or she, him or her, like I said. If he or she fits, use who. If him or her fits, you use whom. Okay? Simple. Keep in mind that you may have to temporarily rearrange the sentence a little bit while you're testing it. Okay? For example, let's take an example. Who ate my sandwich? Okay. Now, could you use the word whom here? Would you think whom ate the sandwich? Does this sound right? No. Who ate the sandwich is correct because the answer would be he or she ate the sandwich. Okay. Him or her doesn't work here. So we did not use whom. who ate the sandwich was correct. Let's take another example. Whom should I talk to about labeling the food in the refrigerator? Again, how would you answer this? Try substituting he or him. Do you think you would say, I should talk to he, or would you say, I should talk to him? Him is correct here. So we use the word whom. Whom should I talk to about the labeling the food in the refrigerator? Okay. You can also use questions to determine when to use who and when to use whom. Are you talking about someone who is doing something, or you're talking about something that is being done? Whenever you're talking about someone who is doing something, you use the word who. Okay. For example, let's take Geeta drives her mother's car to school. Now, if you were to ask it as a question, how would you say? You would say, who drives her mother's car to school? The answer would be, Geeta drives her mother's car to school. Let's rephrase the sentence. The car is driven to school by Geeta. Now, what would be the correct question for this? The car is driven to school by whom? The answer would be, the car is driven to school by Geeta. Here the subject is car, but car is not doing something. Who is doing it? Geeta is doing it. Okay. So car is the object in this case. Okay. So when you're talking about object, like I said, you would use whom. By whom is the car driven to school? We are talking of an object car. We are not talking of the person driving the car. Okay, so we said by whom. Okay. When you're deciding between who or whom, always ask the question whether or not you can substitute it with he, she, or him, her. Okay. So that way it becomes easier to understand. Let's take another example. For example, let's say the dog ate the cake. The question would be, who ate the cake? The subject, that is the person performing the action, can be referred to by the word who. Who ate the cake? The dog ate the cake. Or who talked to the students today? The teacher talked to the students today. Again, like I said, we are talking about the subject. Who bought the paper inside? Or you could ask, who talked to you today? Who went out to dinner? Our job is to determine who qualifies. Okay. So whenever you're talking about the subject, or whenever you're talking about the person doing something, you would use the word who. Let's take more examples for whom. Okay. To whom it may concern. This is a very common phrase that you must have heard. To whom did you talk today? Whom does Saurabh love? Okay, these are the questions you would ask using the word whom. And the answer would always be in the form of him or her. Okay. When trying to decide whether who or whom is correct, there could be instances where you would be very confused. Whenever such a thing happens, then try to simplify the sentence. Just try to find out if we are talking about the person doing the activity, or we are talking about the object, that is when something is being done to something else. Okay. So it will be easy. For instance, you could say, Mary and her ladies got invited only people they knew to their party. So the question would be, who were invited to the party? You would say Mary and her ladies. Okay. Now, it's very easy to understand how to use who and whom if we could only simplify the sentence and answer it with he, she, or him, her. Okay. Very simple rule. Use he or him method to decide. Okay. Let's take more example. Who wrote the letter? The answer would be he wrote the letter or she wrote the letter. We cannot answer it with him or her. or whom should I vote for? I should vote for him or her. Therefore, whom is correct. We all know who pulled that prank. We wondered whom the book was about. Okay. So, the correct answer would always be he or she when we are using who, and whenever we are talking about him or her, the correct answer would be whom. Now, let us understand one thing very clearly, that most people do not use whom in informal spoken language. Okay, mostly it is used only when you're talking of formal language. So, in most informal communication, there is very little usage of whom. All right. I hope you've understood how to use who and whom now. Thanks for listening to me at bodhisutra.com. And keep on practicing. Have a great day. Bye.